Welcome to Gameweek 16 selection. Gameweek 15 started with a storm, and the derby of Merseyside was postponed due to adverse weather conditions. Saka and Timber blanked and a 1-1 draw. The promising Fulham. Saka had a late allowed goal due to being offside. Conser awarded Musa precious clean sheet and 2 bonus points. Hall from the bench was only 1 point. I benched Salah and both of my budget midfielder were disappointing. Roger blanked, Semenyo blanked. Semenyo was disappointing recently since he shifted to the left wing. Palmer was my only returning midfielder. Palmer just another 18 points score in game week 15 by his 2 penalties and assists for Enzo. He didn't feature in Chelsea's European participation and rested for the midweek. Thankfully ended up with 36 points as a captain, though his game was away from Stamford Bridge. Pedro blanked in his team loss, while both of Isaac and Wood returned and continued delivering their hot form. I benched Flecken for Fabianski on Tuesday Monday night and waited for a clean sheet for the Hammers, but I couldn't stay for more than 70 minutes and Fabianski ended up with his usual 2 points. 73 points were satisfactory and enough for me to get a green arrow. I'm ready for game week 16 now. Regarding my transfers, it will be my concern and my decision with Gabriel. I'm looking forward to few good options according to the fixture swing in upcoming game weeks, but I wait for any updates about Gabriel on Friday. Game week 16 is a good chance for going with Arsenal defenders Saliba after his back-to-back headers and Timber, who is already on him. If Gabriel is fit for game week 17, I would recommend bench him in game week 16 to be back for his great schedule after his game week. If you are looking for a defender in game week 17, it will be a Fulham defender. Fulham has decent run fixtures after Liverpool game. Their stats are decent as well. I highly recommend Robinson. This run in game week 18 it will be Liverpool defender. It's unpopular opinion, but let me mention it. Liverpool may fail to keep a clean sheet in next 2 game weeks against Fulham and Tottenham. They have many end up with getting a back-to-back clean sheet, but the odds and the projections suggest that both Spurs and Fulham can score. So getting your Liverpool defender can be ultimately done in game week 18. Game week 19 is best for Crystal Palace defender. It's going to give me amazing run of fixtures from game week 19. They have poor record for clean sheets this, but it doesn't matter for a player like Munoz, who's almost a winger this season. He's top defender for expected goals and he has 2 goals and 2 assists. Should benefit from his advanced position against sleeky team and registering more goals and assists. So basically, if Gabriel is away for only 1 game week, I'll keep him and plan for next game week and upcoming game weeks for Arsenal. But if it's a long-term injury, mostly I will sell him for Trent Alexander-Arnold, despite the tricky 2 fixtures, but should be off on long-term basis. In goal, I'm starting Flecken or Fabianski. I think it's very close to this game week. I expect them both to lose their clean sheet, and one of them will outscore the other by saves points. Last game week I benched Flecken for Fabianski and end up with similar points, 2 for Fabian, 3 for Flecken, and the Hammers couldn't keep a clean sheet more than 70 minutes. What I will do is Konsa. I think last game week Konsa awarded Musa great clean sheet and 2 bonus points, while Dini was benched due to the quick turnaround. Although Aston Villa kept a clean sheet last game week, I don't expect them to get another consecutive one in game week 16. The Villains play away from home. They had 10 to concede in away games. They are ranked 3rd worst team for shots conceded from set pieces by 16 shots. I expect Wood from Nottingham and any Nottingham Forest centre back to provide huge threat from set pieces, and they mostly will score. My plan is to bench him against Nottingham Forest and hope Gabriel start and don't need him from the bench. Timber has a home encounter with Everton, high clean sheet probability, and Everton suffer this season attack. I hope he keeps it and get any bonus or returns. Hall plays at home against the league Leicester City. He's ranked 5th among defenders this season for expected assists and top among defenders in his team for expected assists. He sometimes takes some corner kicks. Leicester City suffer in set pieces and hope he rewards me with any return game week 16. Regarding midfielders, I will start talking about my cheap midfielders. When I talk about a 5.0 million midfielder, it mean a bench enabler or something like it's attacker. I don't expect him to turn every game. I need to start him in some easy games. I will bench him much more game weeks. This is my strategy with Rodgers and Semenyo, and I'm going to bench him against Nottingham Forest this time. While I'm starting Semenyo and maybe his last chance in my team at home to the Hammers that looks leaky recently. If he can convince me again, I will likely sell him to Enzo or Alex Iwobi. Both have better value, better form, and better fixtures. Enzo has new advanced position provided returns in the last 4 game weeks, 3 goals, 3 assists during period between game 11 and game week 15. Ahmad also had decent form under Amorim despite playing wide as the right wing back. He registered 5 assists since game week 11. Meanwhile, Rodgers and Semenyo were disappointing during this period. Saka scored a brace in the UEFA Champions League. Again, he looked the most essential pick from Arsenal attack. Fulham travel was very tricky for the Gunners. I expected them to rebound and Saka to involve it at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal has better attacking style at home and they would likely score goals least against Pickford. Salah reached 150 points in just 14 game weeks. It's huge. During this period he has 10 double digits scores after his 19 point haul in game week 14 by brace and an assist and 3 points. Salah has arrested after Merseyside derby being called off. Started on Wednesday night and scored from the penalty spot. Meanwhile, Cole Palmer has been unbelievable again this season and has already managed 11 goals and 7 assists. Palmer registered another 18 points score in this game week, in game week 15, and he has 2 penalties and an assist for Enzo. He doesn't feature in Chelsea European participation and rested for the midweek. And guarding my forwards up front, it looks like Isaac, the consistent star for me. Against the Czech Leicester City, who have been conceded the third most goals, 30 goals with an expected goals for around 30, which is the third worst team. They are one of the league's defenses in the league. He has a great captaincy option, to be honest, since his return from injury. He has 7 goal involvement in 8 game weeks, despite playing against team like Liverpool, Arsenal, and Chelsea. Second for will be Wood, who faces Aston Villa at home. I don't expect them to get another consecutive clean sheet. Game week 16, as the Villains tend to concede in away games, and they are ranked third worst team for shots conceded from set pieces by 16 shots. This is a good advantage for Wood. Pedro has a home encounter against Crystal Palace. Both teams should score. Thankfully, Pedro is arrested as Brighton had no midweek games. Hope he gets enough minutes and return. Regarding captaincy, the most important point for this game week. Looks like both of Salah and Palmer will play among their audience at home and have good home record. Salah faces Fulham, the third best team for expected goals per game this season and the second top team for expected goals conceded in away appearances, while Palmer faces Brentford, the third worst team for expected goals conceded in away matches. Brentford is almost the third best attacking team according to expected goals per game at home and an average team defensively at the Gate Community Stadium, but when they travel away from home you find them one of the worst teams from attacking and defensive perspectives. Another point that goes against Salah captaincy is that McAllister is going to be suspended against Fulham, and this may affect the Reds midfielder and team creativity. Both should return, both should score, but I'll pick Palmer for the higher upside and higher ceilings. This is my final team selection for game week 16. Thanks guys for watching. Can drop a like and subscribe if it's helpful. Your comments, any comments are always welcome.